Hi everyone, it's Ilana Davi here with Resonate Happiness. I'm here with Courtney, who is a awesome co-host right now. She's gonna share with us some tips and tricks. She's an actress, a model, so much more than that. And one of my questions for her is going to be just about that. I shared with the audience some of the different things that you do. Can you fill us into the different roles you play and how you get into character for them?
Yes, and thank you again, Ilana, for the introduction. Well, it starts usually when as soon as I receive the script, which is always one of my favorite emails I get, is receiving a script. I really love to pull the scripts apart and kind of see where the storyline is, where the characters are, and where the producer is, and get a good idea, feel for it. One of my favorite things about working with Mr. Gary Davis is he won't necessarily tell you what character or role you're going to be. So working with him he's just one of my absolute favorite directors and producers. So when he first sent me the script of the truck driver, while I was reading it, I assumed the truck driver was going to be a male. And I was going through some of the different casts, and I thought he was just calling to ask me my opinion. So after I read the script, I loved the story. I was so happy I'd shared it with me. And I had called him and I said, what would you think if the truck driver was a female? Oh, what blonde? I'm like, it just would give it an extra
Pizzazz.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and he said, I'm so happy you said that, because when I wrote this, I'd written it, wanting you to be the truck driver. And I was happy that he approaches the way that he connects with people is so special, because he allows you to get into your own character. He doesn't write the character and ask you to change. He'll write the character with someone in mind and ask you to bring out the character. And I think that's so special, because a lot of directors are very, here's the script, read it, move on, where he really, he allows you to develop the character with bring your own character to the table also. So specifically working with him is a true pleasure, and he allows you to be creative and work with cast members, so he gives you a lot more freedom to have fun with it. And one of my favorite ways that I really memorize my lines, or I look in the mirror.
Okay.
So I have to practice in the mirror, because I use a lot of word and facial expression.
Courtney, thank you so much, because you shared with us that you're allowed to have a lot of creative authority over your role. Working with Gary Davis is a huge benefit to that, because you get to bring yourself into it, spice up these roles, and you do that naturally with just your overall personality. Being here with you has been awesome, and thank you for sharing that. You also mentioned doing eye and coordination stuff, making sure that you're really embodying the characters as well, and practicing that stuff beforehand, getting into character. Thank you so much for sharing all of those tips with us. Make sure you try them at home. For sure, they will definitely help you in any role that you find yourself in along the way. Be yourself. Bring your character and your shine, and Resonate Happiness is happy to do that and help you with that. So reach out. My name is Ilana Davi, and always in your corner.